It's a year on from Marikana, can you believe it? Where does time go? We knew things were tense in the area at the time. We'd heard rumblings from the unions, but I mean, that was nothing new. Then we heard about those policemen who were not only murdered, but horribly mutilated. And when Mac Maharaj was on radio, he was palpably devastated. He'd seen the police photos, you see. Apparently it was awful. Then we had in the blaze of TV coverage the massacre itself. Police in the new South Africa shooting down protesting miners like they were at a turkey shoot. And those pictures went around the world, and suddenly South Africa was in the news for all the wrong reasons again. It was as though the 2010 goodwill from the World Cup had disappeared. We had the police commissioner, new to the job admittedly, immediately defending the police, but then allegations of far more sinister atrocities started to emerge. A second killing field was talked about. Well, since then, a year on, we've had no arrests for these or other murders in the area. We have the Farlam Commission grinding on and running into funding problems. And just this week, a trade union shop steward was murdered in the area. And there's a commemoration of the people killed and the injured, and there'll be much emotion and hand-wringing and finger-pointing, along with prayer and hymn singing. But here's the point. A year on from the worst incident of collective violence in the new South Africa, and basically we know nothing new. We have no arrests to judge police achievement. We don't know if the police, in fact, were brave heroes and that the miners were hell-bent on death and destruction, or if the police took a brutal and hideous revenge for the killing of two colleagues. Yes, justice is slow, but a year on from such an incident and no more knowledge of what happened is ridiculous. It either shows a crass lack of a real desire to get to the bottom of Marikana or complete inefficiency.